everybody, it's SaskiaSketches and welcome back to the Ultimate Elemental Animal Challenge Part 10. Oh my goodness me. Guys, I cannot fathom that I've done 10 videos and that we're not even halfway through. I have so many characters. Oh no. Anyway, today we're starting off with Rook, and Rook was really fun to do actually. His sketch was fine. I mean, I don't draw a lot of raccoons, but I didn't have too much trouble with it. I just thought his body was a little bit strange, like the way that how I don't know, like how round and formless they are. I suppose they just have a lot of fur, raccoons, but they were fun anyway. The colors were I had a little bit of trouble with because when I was drawing him, this is when around the time when it first discovered this luminosity / shine layer style that I talk about a lot because I really like it, but right now I wasn't well, at the time of drawing this I wasn't too like familiar with it, right? So still experimenting with it, and I feel like I went a bit too bright on him. So a little bit later I reworked him a little bit with some different colors, and I really like how that came together. Don't recall if I filmed that or not though, because yeah, look, it looks really pretty, but it's too bright. There's too much contrast going on, I think. So it just makes him look like he's glowing, and that's not really what I'm going for. I still want that really vibrant blue, but I don't want him to look like he's a light elemental. I want him to look like he's a water elemental because he's a water elemental. And here we have the final result, which I'm a lot happier with. I really like this a more toned down version of him. I had a lot of fun painting his fur. Rook was just really fun to work on. I really enjoyed drawing him. And up next we have Diamond. And for those of you, like the one person who's read season 2, you'll know that she's really important to the story, and she was a big part of season 2. Like not a big huge part, but she was there, and she had some things to say every now and then. And to add, I suppose. But oh my goodness, I really enjoyed drawing her because I don't draw a lot of rabbits. I have a little bit more experience drawing hares because I've had Yatta, my character Yatta, the light hair, for a little bit longer than I've had the fire rabbits for. So I have a little bit more experience drawing hares, but it was really fun to take a look at just rabbits and their anatomy and how they differ from hares, and I had a lot of fun with her. She was really, I quite enjoyed working on her, especially her fur. I had a lot of fun just trying to work out how to make her look so super soft and fluffy, and I feel like I did a good job. I feel like it worked. Yeah, so again, I'm using this luminosity shine layer for the lighting because she's a fire rabbit. She's going to have some fire sprouting from her ears and her chest and her tail, I think. So obviously it's going to be a little bit brighter around those areas, and that's what the luminosity shine layer is really good for. Quite enjoy using that one for that. I also experimented a little bit with a different type of spark. If you watched my video on how to make a fake anime screenshot, that's where I first used these, and I quite enjoy them, but I don't think they work all that well for Diamond here, so I didn't use them. I also experimented a tiny bit with like some red lighting, but I used that on the darker elementals. I feel like this works a little bit better for her. I noticed now that I've missed some of the lines that I should have coloured yellow. I might do that later. I'm also going to make a video about, like at the very end, about all the revisions that I've done, because I've done a couple of revisions of a few elementals, and I want to talk about those a little bit. But anyway, right now we've moved on to Sebastian, and again, big season 2 character. Gosh, I had so much fun writing him then, and he's just a joy. I love him so much. His face gave me a little bit of trouble in this drawing, because I didn't really know why. I had a little bit of trouble making him look like a cougar, I guess, because I've had a lot of experience drawing lions and tigers, and I draw like the occasional leopard and jaguar, but I rarely ever draw cougars. So they're very close to, you know, the other big felines. However, they still look distinctly different, and I had a little bit of trouble getting the cougar to look like a cougar. But I feel like I managed in the end. I had a lot of fun with the shading of this airbrush. I was really studying this picture that I have here and trying to figure out, okay, what colors do I use here? And I think it was picking from the reference as well. And I really wanted to make him look super pretty, like an actual cougar. And so I like experimented a little bit with like color layers and different types of colors and what kind of stuff I wanted to use. There goes my alarm. I need to take my medication. 1 second. And we are back. Anyways, as I was saying, I really enjoyed this airbrush on Sebastian. I was having a lot of fun just like working out how he should look, and I feel like even though like I wasn't really sure how I was supposed to do it, I think he looks really nice in the end. I feel like it worked out well. And oh my goodness, all the like these little fur details, I love doing these because they make all the elementals look so fuzzy and so soft and cuddly, and oh, it makes me so happy. It's really fun because I just do like a lot of like details, texture details, and then I go over, like I duplicate the layer, go over with an airbrush and erase a couple of them, and then like have the layer with everything with all the details still there. I'll like put that on a lowered opacity so you still have all the detail but not all the so it's not so in your face, I suppose. And the last touch for Sebastian was obviously his like his moss, and there's, you know, it's pretty easy, but it's always fun to do. I just like separate the moss into like 4 like tones, like a darker mid-tone, and then a brighter and a highlight, and yeah, that's Sebastian. It's really fun. I love the way that he looks. I didn't film the little bit of the little flowers that I put in. Might have, I don't remember. Anyway, I might just add that in that one video if I do end up doing that revision video. I'll like see if I can find it, because I think that I did film it, but maybe anyway, it doesn't matter. Up next is Mouton, and French people, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct, so French people in the comments, if there's any French people watching it, let me know. I'm sorry. I haven't taken a French class in so many years. Anyway, Mouton, it means sheep in French. I'm so creative with my names, oh my goodness, but he was really fun. I enjoyed him so much. Again, like sheep, not really an animal that I draw often, but this was such a blast. I really thoroughly enjoyed just drawing him and like really figuring out again what makes a sheep, and how does a sheep look, and how do you make a sheep look fluffy. And I just love the values that I had, and all the detail that I was able to get in. He looks so pretty. I really enjoyed doing like the little bit of shading with the airbrush in the darker areas of like his feet and his face. I just think he looks so pretty. I really love the way that this piece turned out. I had so much fun with all his detail. I love him. He's so sweet. I love him. Look, he's so pretty. Oh. And again, a little bit of tiny, like the little bit of contrast with like the yellow eyes. I feel like that brings all the elementals together, especially the ones that look like ordinary animals. Like you'd be able to find a sheep that looks like this, probably. But yeah, I just love that tiny bit of contrast in the eyes that makes it look just a little bit magical, you know. Up next is Lux, and for this is actually when I think I decided that I was going to do a juvenile and an adult and like a youngster version for every elemental that was turned into an elemental when they were younger. So Lux was turned into an elemental when he was like around a year or so. So he obviously he's going to grow and he's going to look a little bit different when he's, you know, once he's got his full mane and stuff. So I wanted to draw both of them. I think I drew this one quite early on in the challenge because I didn't do all of them in chronological, or I wouldn't say chronological, but just like the order of my spreadsheet and the order that the videos were released in. But I so I drew this juvenile version of Lux like the start of the challenge, and then the adult version of Lux, which is going to come up in a little bit. I drew that one not like at the end of the challenge because I still have quite a couple to go. I have like, I think like around 15 or so elementals to go, which is not a lot compared to the I think it's 120 something elementals that I have. I've got so many characters, oh my gosh. But you know, still there's quite a gap, and I feel like you can tell that I got a lot better at this, and I'm really excited about that, really happy with that, because I don't know, like you can also tell with the just the sketching that I have to change a lot less, that I get better at just you know, looking at the reference and drawing the lines where they are meant to go, I guess. There's not that much, there's just tiny bits of adjustment that I still have to do, and I feel like my sketching is just a lot neater, a lot tighter, I guess, and I'm just so happy with how he looks. And oh, I love all the fluffy mane. I love drawing lions with like the actual mane still intact, right? Because I got so many lion characters, but so I've got Ton, who you don't see his mane because his mane is fire, so it's not like all this like big fluffy mane that I get to draw. And then it's Umbra. I don't think you guys have seen Umbra yet. Doesn't matter. Umbra has like shadow mane, so I really enjoyed drawing I still have another character, Persephone. I don't think you guys have seen him either, but he has like a leaf mane, so I don't get to draw like cool like actual lion mane so often, so I really enjoy doing that with Lux, and another lion character, Roman. You'll see all these characters later on, it doesn't matter. Anyway, the last one for today is Prince, and I am so sorry, I don't know where my footage for Prince went. I only have this last little bit, but I suppose it's fine. I really thoroughly enjoyed the way that he looks. He makes me so happy. He's so pretty. I love my character so much. Man, king cheetahs are so gorgeous. Just the pattern of the spots and the stripes is so unique. It's not something that you see anywhere else on like any other animal, and it's so gorgeous and so interesting and fun to draw, and he just looks so pretty. Oh my goodness, there he's finished. Oh, I'm so happy with him. He looks so gorgeous. I really enjoy his paws. I feel like I really got his paws and his face correct. Oh, he looks so gorgeous. I'm so happy with him. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching it all the way to the end. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more art videos every single Friday. Have a great weekend, guys, and keep on sketching. Bye!